Welcome back. You're tuned in to Bazaar Morning Call here on CNBC-TV18. Well, for starters, the SGX Nifty suggesting a bit of a downtick, but there'll be plenty of stocks on our radar. So let's get straight to CNBC-TV18's top list of stocks that we're tracking. Well, Rima, you go first. You're tracking the auto space?
Indeed. So let me start with Hero Moto Corp, where prices are going to go up from 1st of December. So Hero Moto Corp has said that they will be increasing prices up to 1,500 rupees. The exact quantum of increase will depend on the market and the kind of variant, the specific model, etc. But this would be Hero Moto Corp's fourth price increase. The last one was in September when they raised prices by 1,000 rupees. The next set of stocks that I'm watching are Ashok Leyland as well as Tata Motors, because the Ministry of Road, Transport and Highways has said that all the vehicles belonging to the government, as well as all buses which are more than 15 years of age, will now have to be scrapped. So this opens up an opportunity for Tata Motors as well as Ashok Leyland, which play in this space. These will be effective from 1st of April, but right now the government is seeking some suggestions in the next 30 days. Separately, remember there were newspaper reports that JLR is undergoing some production cut till March because of semiconductor shortage issues, etc. To which JLR has responded. They're saying we continue to actively manage the operational patterns of our manufacturing plants, the industry experience, semiconductor supply disruption. Demand remains strong, and they expect performance to continue improving in the second half of this year.
You know, remember the scrapping of vehicles, it's government vehicles right now. Yeah. But in Delhi, for example, right, I think diesel vehicles can only be run for 10 years and petrol vehicles for 15 years. And after that, it doesn't matter if your car is run 5,000 kilometers or 10,000 kilometers over 10 years, you've got to scrap it, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I have friends who've had to do this. And perfectly good cars. It's not there in other cities, in cities like Mumbai, etc. But it is there.
But the pollution issue in Delhi is far more acute, I guess. Which
no, it is acute. But it's one of those things. We'll see if this kind of gets implemented. This is for government vehicles, as Rima said, and private vehicles, of course, another ball game across the country. Now, Sonal is standing by. Ami Organics and Shriram Properties are in focus, and she's going to tell us why. Sonal, hi, morning.
Good morning, Prashant. Let me start with Ami Organics, because the company has announced to the exchanges that they have signed a multi-ton agreement with Fermion worth multi-million euros. So they have not given us the quantum of this particular contract, but they expect this to substantially contribute to revenues from FY24. Shriram Properties, where the company via its wholly owned subsidiary has acquired 100% stake of Suvilas Realties Private Limited, which is a Bengaluru-based real estate company. The development potential here is approximately 660 residential units in 6.29 acres of land. The consideration is around 30 crore rupees, and they plan to develop and sell it. So these two stocks will be in focus.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Sonal. Well, let's hop across to Surbhi. She's here to tell us about SBI cards. Surbhi?
The monthly credit card statistics are out, and in the month of October, SBI cards have added 3,39,000 cards. The total number of credit cards were up 19% on a year-on-year basis and 2.3% on a month-on-month basis. The monthly spending is largely flat on a month-on-month basis, but up 22% on a year-on-year basis. The year-to-date market share was maintained at 18%. The daily spending data from RBI suggests that there is some slowdown on a month-on-month basis due to the higher base in October, but overall good numbers from SBI cards.
Okay, Surbhi, but we can't let you go at that. SBI cards, we've got the details. What about some other stocks and news?
Few other stocks that will be on my radar today. The first one is IEX, where the board approves a buyback for an amount of rupees 98 crores. The maximum buyback price is set at 200 rupees per share. The buyback is to be done via open market route. The company also forms a subsidiary to explore opportunities in the carbon market. Next is HDFC Life, where the insurance regulatory approves the merger with Exide Life. Next is Max Financial, where the insurance regulatory gives approval to acquire Mitsui Sumitomo's 5.17% stake in Max Life at 85 rupees per share. With this, the company's stake in Max Life is increased to 87%. Lastly, Paytm, where RBI has asked Paytm to resubmit an application for an payment aggregator license within 120 days after seeking the necessary FDI approvals. Also, RBI has restricted onboarding of new online merchants. Management is hopeful of getting the relevant approvals and expects no material impact on the business.
Surbhi, thank you very much for that. A quick recap then of the top stocks this Monday morning. Stocks with positive news flow are Hero Moto Corp, Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland, SBI Cards, Ami Organics, Shriram Properties, HDFC